Nourish your body and ignite your spirit. It's time to unlock the secrets to living your best life. Join Formula U on Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, Mondays to Fridays from 1 to 2 p.m.
Lovely afternoon and hi. I'm Chiwa Blessing. This is Formula U. We discuss your general health and wellness on this show. Basically, on today's episode, we're going to be looking at something that, well, some of us carry too simply. I would explain. Don't worry. Now, the thing is, some of us are too conscious of what we wear. And it's very important, of course, to look your best at all times. But there are some things that you need to pay attention to. We're going to be discussing 3 things you should stop wearing at any age whatsoever. I don't care how old you are. I don't care whether you think you have enough money or you don't have enough money to buy new stuff, or whether, just stop wearing these things. At the end of today's episode, I do hope that you would have learned 1 or 2 things and gain understanding as to why I would ask you to stop wearing them. Now, we've seen several articles, we've heard several things on radio, on TV, we've seen it on social media, and if you take your phone right now and you type in on Google questions like, what should I stop wearing after 25? Or what should I stop wearing in my 40s or my 50s? Or should a 70-year-old woman wear leggings? Or should I dress according to my age? There's this particular notion, and it will surprise you to know that it's not just in Nigeria or in Africa where people feel like with their age there are certain things they shouldn't wear. For example, people believe that, if a woman is married or if she has children, she's advanced in her 40s, her 50s, she shouldn't be dressing like a teenager, wearing, tight jeans and crop tops and whatnot. Now, we are asking and answering the wrong question. If we continue down that path, we'll forever be looking for external validation. Now, seeking happiness and fulfillment outside of ourselves. And we know that is not healthy and it never satisfies. So we're going to have to keep seeking and seeking. And we just never feel like we look good enough or we're doing well enough. On the other hand, I'm not interested in offering you fashion tips or weighing in on the latest fashion trends. That will shock you, right? I know. I genuinely, really, from the depth of my heart, I do not care about those things. I don't care about how you look or what you're wearing most of the time. If you want to wear skinny jeans or boyfriend jeans, scarves or belts, navy jackets or tennis shoes or boots, black, beige, nude, stripes, silk, whatever textures or whatever silhouettes that you're comfortable in. Look, I'm happy for you, okay? But you can never put glitter. You can, no, you can never. You can actually put glitter in your hair, and I'm going to completely support you. You can sprinkle glitter all over your body. If it makes you happy, I'm going to clap for you and tell you, great job. You can decide to have a classic or minimalist style, or have absolutely no idea what your personal style is. And that is completely okay. I need to pause here for a bit and just reiterate, okay? It's okay for you to not know what your personal style is. It's okay to be a seasonal person. It's okay for you to, want to wear different things at different points in your life because that's how you feel. Personally, I choose comfort over trends or fashion. So however you feel that day, turn up looking like that and I think you're great. The truth is, you can wear anything that you want at absolutely any age. So now that you're not mad at me for telling you what to keep in your closet or trying to tell you what you have to dress like, in a particular kind of way, I hope that you enjoy my recommendations for what not to wear in your life. Now, I have learned so much in the past couple of weeks from simplifying my closet and dressing with small capsule wardrobes. Now, while I've learned what's best that fits my body type and my lifestyle, most of the lessons that I learned by trying to figure out what my personal style was have nothing whatsoever to do with clothing. I typically steer away from making recommendations on what you should wear, but I strongly feel that none of us at any age need to wear these 3 things ever again. And don't worry, I am not coming for your jeans, your leggings, your comfort clothes, or anything else that you love to wear. Instead, I want to give you permission to feel lighter and to enjoy your life more by refusing to wear these 3 things that we've all dressed in before. It may not come naturally, and it will require some practice, but it will get easier and easier to remove these things from your life. Are we ready? Listen, these things to stop wearing, as you've probably guessed, they're not external things. Okay, I'm not talking about makeup or jewelry or a t-shirt and trousers or ties, but instead I'm talking about things that we wear on the inside. Now that's where the heavy stuff usually lies. If we could let these things go, stop putting them on our sleeves and in our hearts, what would we have the energy and clarity and time for? What could we create or appreciate? How could our lives change if we simply said enough is enough when it comes to these 3 things? Number 1, stop, and I mean it, stop wearing the guilt of your past. Okay? Guilt and regret about the past actions and behaviors, they are not helping you show up for your life in the present moment. See, in fact, because of guilt, you're not fully enjoying your current life. So whether it's about guilt, about, letting go of something in your closet that you've spent too much on, or guilt about a past relationship, or anything, absolutely anything in between, you've paid enough. You've paid with your money, you've paid with your time, you've paid with your attention, you've paid with your peace of mind, and you've paid with your emotion. You can stop paying now. Okay? Just stop paying. It's about time you just let go. Apologize to yourself and forgive, and then choose to live free of guilt and regret. As they say, life is too short. Someone I know said to me once, we only live once. And I'm like, nah, that's not true. We live every day. We die once. So remember to live your life every single day. We forget to do that. We get caught up every day in the drama and the brouhaha of our routines, trying to pay bills, trying to meet up a certain standard, trying to prove ourselves to other people. And we forget that every day is an opportunity to be alive. And one day, we're not going to have it anymore. And in as much as we have our several beliefs about what happens after we live or after we die, we don't really know for sure what happens, right? So take a breath, apologize, let go, forgive, and choose to live guilt-free and regret-free. Listen, one thing you should give yourself as a gift is the ability to not regret anything. Regret is the absolute thief of joy. It steals your joy and it drains you. It happened. You can't keep crying over spilled milk. But one thing you can always do for yourself is learn from how you spilled the milk and figure out how you don't spill it again. Learn what lessons the past has offered you, and then release what came before, so you can be present for your life today. I know you're thinking about it. So don't ponder on it too much. Just make up your mind and do it, because who's going to do it for you? It's not me. I cannot help you with this one. I can only give you the gist, so that you can be a happy soul. I tweeted just yesterday, it seems like being a happy person becomes more difficult as we age, but we can decide to let go of these things. Just stop wearing it and we'll be great. Number 2, stop wearing the pressure to prove yourself. Listen, I rarely bought clothes, accessories, skirts, or boots because I really needed more clothes most of the time. And this is a very honest confession. I had so many of them. Instead, I bought clothing to feel a certain kind of way so that I can be perceived a certain kind of way to prove myself. I wanted to feel smart and beautiful and loved, and I wanted other people to think that I was those things too. Is there anything wrong with wanting to feel smart and beautiful and loved? No. But there is something wrong with breaking your back or bending over backwards just because you want other people to think you are a certain thing. Okay? When you embody it, that's the best step. That's the most important step. Embody the confidence, okay? Don't be like me. Because when I was in this mess, I tried to prove who I was by what I wore and what I had accomplished. I was always measuring myself by how much I got done. Check marks on my to-do list were a measuring system that failed me over and over again. Look, if you're dealing with ADHD, you know this for a fact. When you want to do better and then you have a checklist and you're like, I'm going to do all of these things by the end of today, and then you get to the end of the day and you've done just 2 or 3 things, you feel absolutely pressured and disappointed in yourself. Well, the problem is I didn't figure out that there was always more to do and more to prove, and eventually I forgot who I was in the process. Over time, I decided to slow down, choose happiness, and prioritize what was important to me instead of what I thought might be important to everybody else. You see what I did there? Slow down, choose to be happy, because happiness is not just an emotion, darling. Happiness is a choice. You have to just decide to keep the attitude of happiness through whatever it is you're dealing with, and then prioritize what is important to you as opposed to what is important to everybody else. If you have to prove yourself to people you love, well, that is not love. If you struggle to prove yourself at work, maybe you're not doing the right work. If you don't believe me, just take a pause, stop for a while, stop pushing and proving and wishing that people would see you the way you think you need to be seen in order to succeed. Instead, just let them see you for who you are. And no, I'm not encouraging you to be lazy and ineffective and not get the job done. Far from it. I'm saying stop struggling to prove yourself. Okay? Don't struggle. You could put in the effort. You could put in the work, always upskill, always be hardworking, always do it from a place of bettering yourself for yourself, and not because you're trying to prove to other people. Because no matter how good you are, my dear, people will always look for something that you haven't done right to complain about. It doesn't matter if you set yourself on fire just so that people will be warm. They will tell you that the fire was too hot, or it was not hot enough, or the fire died. Let me just tell you something with these people that we are in this life. The moment you stop proving yourself, you can finally become yourself. And you can finally be at peace with yourself. Up next, stop wearing the weight of other people's expectations and their judgments. Oh my J. Joyce, look, it's not your responsibility to meet up the standard another person has set for you. People are always going to have their own expectations of you. Okay? And what is the people self? Who are those people? That's one question I always ask myself. Because you see, in this life, we're always tempted to put ourselves under extreme pressure. What will people say? What are people going to do? People are going to say I'm wayward. Who are the people? What have they done for you in your life? Have they paid any of your bills? If you were sick and lying down in a hospital for a month straight, are they going to be there? Who are these faceless people that we are always worried about? Society is always trying to tell us what to wear. whether we're teenagers or middle aged or older women. And look, I've just come to a place in my life where I am absolutely sick of it. I'm just done with it. And I have rejected all of it. And you should too. One of the most outstanding realizations I made in the first 3 months of Project 333, which is actually a minimalist fashion challenge that I decided to join, and it teaches you how to dress with 33 items or less. I'm going to get into that within the week. Don't worry, as we go, I'll teach you how to, repeat clothes and do it very effortlessly and stylishly, and you're still going to be looking pink. Because yes, we want you to look good. Remember, this is your general health and wellness show. And trust me, when you look good, you feel good. You just don't need to always break your back or be stressed out about it. Get it? Balance, baby, balance. Okay, now, one thing I learned from that is no one cared what I was wearing. The truth is, people hardly remember what you wore the day before. Only you. You're the one putting that pressure on yourself. No one even notices most of the time. Sometimes they notice and then they forget because everybody is busy. Okay, you're listening to me, Abby. What did your colleague wear to work yesterday? Okay, what did they wear last week? You get, with all the problems we have in this country, you think anybody really cares what it is that you're putting on or what it is that you're being like? So far you have a positive attitude and you feel good from within, you're going to radiate a positive energy and people are just going to be drawn towards your light. It's not necessarily about what you wear or how expensive it is or how many different items you have in your wardrobe. It's how you style them and how you carry them around. Okay? So the moment I figured that out, I wondered, why was I trying to please anyone with my clothing choices or my life choices? Giving myself permission to let go of my need to meet other people's expectations or feel any kind of way based on judgments, good or bad, helps me to trust myself and allows me to love my life regardless of the outside feedback. I am not good or bad. I am not wrong nor right because of what anyone else thinks. I can't control what people think, and I'm not going to change myself trying. It's a relief to know that I can love someone and not care what they think about me at the same time. Trust me, that's a powerful skill you need to learn, okay? When you stop wearing the weight of other people's expectations and judgments, you're going to become very light. Wearing these things weigh you down. And you can stop now. Please stop now. Wear the clothes that you want to wear. Live the life that you want to live. And be you, okay? You just might be asking, what then should I wear? Well, I know, I've been pretty clear about the things you should stop wearing. And you might be wondering what it is that you should wear. It may take some time to figure it out as you break free of the expectations of others and forgive yourself for your past mistakes. The outfit I suggest you should wear as you decide what is best for you is curiosity, okay? Be curious. Pair it with a little bit of gentleness and love. Oh, and of course, a little glitter. When I say glitter, I mean just a smile. Look, sometimes all you need is a smile. It might look